Hello, second graders. We are going to be reading a story called Magnets Work. And while we are reading this story, we are going to be looking for a new comprehension skill that we're learning called author's purpose. So the author's purpose is the author's right to tell information, explain, or describe. As you read, I want you to look for clues that are the author's purpose. So the author's purpose is why? Why is the author writing this text for us? Okay, so let's read to learn about magnets and how they help us. Did you know magnets are all around you? Magnets help you do amazing things. Keep reading. See if you think magnets have surprising uses. Magnets pull. Look closely and you will see. Magnets can be found on a can opener. The magnet attracts or pulls the lid off of a soup can. A push or pull is called a force. There is also a magnet in a refrigerator. It pulls the metal in the door to make a tight seal. Do you know how? So over here, I have some questions we're going to ask. Does a refrigerator have a magnet in it? True or false? Think about the story. Right here, the story says there is a magnet in a refrigerator. So yes, true. A refrigerator does have a magnet in it. What objects can a magnet be in? Think back on our text. And what objects did it share with us? A can opener and a fridge. So we're going to keep reading. A magnet's force pulls objects made of metals called iron and steel. It will not pull other things. It will not pull a wooden pencil or a plastic toy. A magnet does not attract all items. Magnets have poles. You have proved or shown that magnets can pull some things to it. Why is this true? Two ends of a magnet are its poles. Every magnet has a north pole and a south pole. So here's a picture of a train. Right here where the arrows are, those are the magnets. So this one has the north pole, and this train has the south pole. And that means they can stick together. Unlike poles attract each other. So that means the North Pole will always stick to the South Pole. Over here it says like poles repel each other. So this one has a North Pole, and this side has a North Pole. Two North Poles cannot go together. They will push each other apart. So in our text, I have found a clue to give us an idea of what our author's purpose is. So over here, we learned about how magnets are used. So that gave us a clue on what is our author's purpose. Have you ever played with trains that have magnets? Sometimes you try to put two train cars together, but they repel. These ones are repelling each other. They're pushing each other apart. This means they push away from each other. Then you turn one of the cars around and the two cars snap together as quick as a wink. That's right. If you played with these trains, you know it's true. When the train cars push away, two of the same poles are facing each other. However, if you put the north and south poles together, they will snap together like the train. So just like our diagrams, the North Pole and South Pole stick together, and the North Pole and North Pole don't stick together. What kind of objects can a magnet pull? metals called iron and steel. That was over here in our text. What does the word repel mean? So here's the word repel in our text. What does that mean? This means they push away from each other. Next page. Magnets can be powerful. We know that magnets can move objects, but does the heaviness of an object matter? Can magnets move objects that have different weights? Yes, they can. Scientists are using magnets in new ways. People often wish they could travel faster at a faster speed than a train. There is a new train that uses powerful magnets to travel more quickly. Magnets lift the train above the track and push the train forward. The train appears to be moving as fast as lightning. Scientists have measured these train speeds. They are much faster than the trains we know. Can you imagine what magnets will do to help us do in the future? So I found another clue of the author's purpose. So this page shares with us what magnets are used, how magnets are used around us, and how they could be used in the world. So over here I have a true or false. Can a magnet move objects of different weights? Meaning, can they move really heavy things and really light things? Over here, I see the answer. Yes, they can. So that means this is true. Now, right here, it's asking, what was the author's purpose of this text? So think to yourself, what was our author's purpose? We had the clues of how the magnets are used, and the second clue of how magnets are used around us. So why would the author write this text? I'm going to type it. The author's purpose was to teach us how magnets work and can help us in our world. That is our author's purpose. All right, my friends, thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day.